Hello YouTube and welcome. Alrighty, I'm just doing a quick bike video because bike's awesome. This is my 0607, it's like 06 plated, 07 graphics I think, GS500F. Done a few mods to it. I've put on a stainless Yoshi TRS slip-on, bolt-on, whatever you want to call it, with a cars rejetted to suit it. Still got the stock air filter just because I don't know, I'm not going to put a race filter or anything in it with the sort of dusty climate I'm in. I've put braided lines front and rear. That's quite a nice upgrade. It's something I'm going to do to every bike sooner or later from now on. I've dropped one tooth in the front, blue Parker light in the front, blue little LEDs behind the speedo and tacho, my mad clock, added my mad clock. That's about it really for mods that I've done. But yeah, it's a great little bike. I love it. And yeah, I was going to do like a kind of shorten the fender down and stuff. I'm going to sell it, and because I'm on my P's, I've got a P plate there anyway. So it's not really going to look any better if I take off half that plastic. So screw it. It's work. It's not going to do anything. My next bike, my GSXR 600. It's an 09 in pearl white. At first I thought, it's a little bit girly. I was like, nah, I like white. It came with a Yoshi R55 slip-on, and although it sounded nice, it just wasn't loud and aggressive for me, especially after coming from my track bike. I was like, nah, I want it to really be mean. So I put an M4 full system on it, and I've got a power commander with that. I went with M4 just because from the dyno guy I was speaking to and from the dyno charts that were actually available on the internet, it seems like the M4 might get a couple more horsepower out of it, and I like the look. A lot of people on the GSXR forums are saying, oh, go Yoshi, especially because Yoshi and Suzuki just work together, blah, 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 blah. And the Yoshi does sound a little better, even in my opinion. But I don't know, I want to get M4, especially because I have never seen an M4 exhaust in Australia. So I thought, unless it's those tiny little short ones. So I thought, I'm going to be unique. I'm going to go possibly more power, still sound good. It looks good. So I'm going to go with this one. It came with the frame sliders you can see there. I've put on the GB racing covers. What else have I done? It came with the fender eliminator and the original stock fender. It also comes with the stock exhaust too, like the stock can as well as the full system, obviously. So I've got that there. I didn't want to do the cat hack because I wanted to leave that just in case I do sell it interstate or something. They'll want to be able to do that because the laws here are sometimes really strict, especially because they're getting stricter. Anyway, so it came with a fender eliminator and a stock fender. I had to fix up the fender eliminator because the way they had installed it, so you can see it with my little cover here. You can't quite see it. There's a line of rust in there because the guy had like bent this and cut it all weird and stuff. So I had to cut it and bend it and everything just to make it fit. That was not fun, but oh well, it saved me paying for one. And then I took that light thing you just saw there. That's the in Australia, we still have to have these. Not many people do it, but you can get fined for it, and the cops are really strict here sometimes. So I took that off the original stock fender, and I've fixed it to the fender illuminator. So now you've just got the license plate there, and then you've got that guy, and there's like a little light in there and stuff, and you've got your rear red reflector. So if they complain about that, oh my God, I'm going to have, anyway. So I've added this stuff, added that, came with that. Put a new tyre on it because the other tyre was bald. I think it was the tyre that came with it from factory, which is the 016s. I actually think it was like the exact same tyre. It's only got 7,000 Ks on it. This one's got 30. But anyway, so I put Pilot Road 3 on just because it's going to be my commute bike. It's going to be my everything bike except for the track. And I do plan on hitting the twisties, but they're at least a 1 to 2 hour ride away. So I need that extra rubber that I get with that one being a half toury tyre. The front is it's getting a bit squared off, but I don't know, I'll try and change that. And yeah, I'll be changing that. I'm not sure if I want to go the Michelin Pilot Road 3s or switch over to the Pilot Power 3s, because apparently they're still got good compound in the center for, I don't know, straight up riding, but apparently they're also still really good in the wet. I really like the reported wet grip of this one, and if the Power 3s are going to have really good wet grip as well and really good in the dry, I might go with them, but I'm going to have to judge up costs and stuff. My local bike guy didn't even know that they existed, so yeah. What else with that one? Changed sprockets, 1 down in the front, 2 up in the rear. Yeah, still got to put braided lines on it. Not going to do that yet just because apparently going by, I want to really stick to, like, get this guy serviced as much as possible. I service that one regularly, but I don't check everything as regularly as I should and stuff. Whereas this one, I know it's my baby, and I haven't made bad mistakes in this one, but like I had to replace the chain because I looked after the chain, but I didn't tighten it enough, and it increased the wear and all that sort of thing. And so the bike's perfect now, but there was a few things that cost me money to fix because I didn't really pay attention to them well enough. This guy, I've learnt from my mistakes, going to have him serviced as regularly as possible. Learnt a lot of servicing stuff on this guy because being at the track, he gets thrashed. So that's good. It's kind of like make some mistakes, practice skills, and then implement. I'm going to have an epic bike that will last me ages. I really hope so Anyway, so that's her. Yes, it's a her. I do have a name, but I can't say the name because my girlfriend wouldn't like the name. It's not her. This one's named after my girlfriend. This one's the one that's absolutely rooted at the moment. Get it? Anyway, last time I was at the track, I crashed. Its fairings are over here, half fiberglassed. It looks messy at the moment, but it should look good at the end. That's my third crash on it. Yeah, I've dented the tank. I can't be fucked fixing that at the moment. I've dented the rims. If anyone knows a place in Sydney or Melbourne, Australia that repairs dented rims, just need to straighten it out. It still holds air, so it's not too bad. It'd be really good to let me know. Came with the frame sliders, which are bent and absolutely had it. Last crash, I broke the left rear set. Yes, love my tool mess. They're old tire warmers, guys, don't worry. Broke the rear set, that's where it bolts onto the frame, so it's screwed, so I had to buy a set of rear sets, which was very difficult. I think I could only find one aftermarket company, which I think was Vortex, that sold them, and they were like $300 to $400, and that's forgetting shipping. So I was like, I'm not paying that on this bike. I'm sorry. It's a 2003. It's a 636. So I don't think I'll ever end up racing this one until I get a 600. I just want something to get me by. And these Chinese rear sets, which seem to hold up pretty well, and they fit perfectly. They were 150 with postage or something. And to get just that tiny bit that broke, that triangle bracket that I held in my hands earlier, to get that from Bike Bandit, I couldn't find any online on eBay secondhand, which obviously would have been the best idea. But anyway, so get that from Bike Bandit, it was like 170 plus postage. I was like, well, I'm going to go the whole set because then I can at least adjust it. But then the tube for my the reservoir to the master cylinder isn't long enough to go many places. So what I had to do is make another bracket to move it here, and even then it's stretching just to get to here. It is as high as it will go and as far as it will go. If I go as low and forward as possible, it's close to the stock position. I want to go as high and back as possible, but nah, oh well. But anyway, it's just because of where this mounts and that sort of thing, but oh well, I've got pressure now, it's all good. I destroyed my front master cylinder when I went down. It was this little bit that broke, as well as this thing, the reservoir, which sucks because I had to replace the whole thing, not just the reservoir, which I was hoping would only happen. But anyway, so I replaced that, which is good because it's black now. It was originally like shitty green. Anyway, so that's this bike. It needs a new paint job. I've got stomp grip on it. Great stuff. I only got the tech spec on this one because I want less aggressive, because I might actually wear shorts. I'm not ATGAT. Try to be, but I'm not. Plus that kind of blends in with this better. But yeah, this stuff, especially with leathers, is you don't even need to grip the tank. It's like the lazy, it's amazing. Anyway, sounds great. If I get enough requests or anything, I'll do a vid where I start them all up, and I'll run them all at the same time just for shits and giggles. But yeah, it's got braided lines on the front, the race bike too. But yeah, anyway, that's my dad's bike, Suzuki V-Strom 650, DL 650, whatever you call it. I want him to get another exhaust for it, but he won't. I think he's actually going to, in the next 12 months, consider upgrading, because he and Mum go on the back. I think he just wants a bigger bike. Like, he might even just go V-Strom 1000, I'm not sure. But yeah, he's got a nice little grippy thing for Mum and a backrest, quite solid, very small. He's not a panniers sort of guy. He likes the more sleek look, but he's getting old and he wants an upright position and all that sort of thing, so he's got that. But yeah, so that's his bike, and my bike's selling that one very soon. This one's gonna be my new baby, and this is the one I abuse. It's I tie it up and rape it sort of thing. It's just yeah. But yeah, that's my bikes. All right.